I gotta wake him up until my soul on E. Preach the gospel in your city, then dust off my feet. And you know we in your city, cause we come through deep, the mob deep, so you know we never shook. All gifts of God, see we living by the book. Spit fire to the wood with salt, I gotta cook. The Lord made me efficient, every day I'm writing hooks. I'm on, kingdom come, we bringing fire till we gone. Prophesy this nation, show my people what they wrong. You dwelling in your sin, then you can't be living long. Where you gon' hide when the Lord drop them bombs? Come on.
Say, lie, be. How our brothers, yeah, they dying in the street. Cause they heart is filled with beef. Cause they wanna rep a game, they just wanna tote the heat. But they do not understand that our people family like. But there's more, that the image of the Lord, that these sisters don't adore. They just bitter to the core. Katy Perry told them roar. Got you kicked up out the garden and they screaming at the force. Even more like what? Shame that the pattern is the same. Super heavy ball and chain. I just wanna be delivered and it's weighing on my brain. Sweet and bitter little book that my body must contain in this frame. Like feed me more, cause I wanna go to war. Swing a heavy metal sword. We'll be dicing all the doctrines Esau putting on the board. Then I'm out to go and party with an excellent reward. And I'm yelling out, set, get beat. Watch the elements delete. Esau burning on his feet. All the women indiscreet. Don't be mad, I'm rude in speech. I'm just trying to mold the soul to be gold and be king. And be king, and be king. It's too late, a tick-tock away from doomsday. No goose chase, nail rear-handed, back against the wall, call them screw face. We on a home run day in space, trying to touch base. Blow up the place and we out of here. Catastrophic, like LeBron up and left the Cavaliers. Astronomic, how the flame wheels just disappear. Trending topic, my oppressor's biggest fear, knowing vengeance coming near. The cake bake, indignation on the menu. From dead bones to a spirit trapped in sinews. Action won't hit me saying what I'm fin to. Burn with Babylon if the truth offend you. Never taste well when taking medicine. Treasure it. With God laws, we are better than apparently. As in the days of Noah, wicked gon' be meddling. Schedule it. Bombs dropped. It was heaven sent. Heaven sent. Heaven sent.
The two most important days of a man's life is the day he was born and the day he finds out the reason he was born.
You are now flying.
There's a spirit that lies within a man. The blood is the life from which the soul remains. A speck from that infinite source. That's a grain that was placed in the wound and birthed into this plane. Innate with intelligence, his DNA is evidence. Blacker than the coal, that first man, he was heaven sent. Pure enough to walk on water. From his essence, giving powers to rule over the earth was his blessing. Immortal from creation, not a chink in his armor. Righteous in his actions, not a stain on his garments. Ruler of the nation. All steering this persona, a black god standing taller than the trees in the garden. Inevitably he falls from greatness, who would have thought it? Deceived by his partner from consuming false doctrine, reduced to a mortal, now led to the slaughter with his sons that are suffering the sins of our fathers. Look, I am more than a man, I'm a god, taking form from the dust of the ground. In his image we were fashioned and formed, cast down to the earth. From the ashes we rose up. I am more than a man, I'm a god, taking form from the dust of the ground. In his image we were fashioned and formed, cast down to the earth. From the ashes we rose up. Is walking on the ground, service riding upon horses, placing shackles chained up. We were scattered four corners, forcefully separated from our sons and our daughters. Made to serve our enemies for some food and some water. Rebelling, bucking against this cracker, trying to find my way back. Strangers in a foreign land, I'm praying for some payback. Plotting, picking cotton, Carolina, where I slave at. Charleston, where the slave ships docking their oxen slaves at. From Denmark, Vesey, and Nat Turner, the Black Panthers. The Malcolm and Martin was still searching for some answers. Trapped in this concrete jungle, blood in the streets. We've been biblically nurtured through the belly of the beast. The Lord is long suffering, we've been praying for some peace. Wisdom crieth in the chief concourses of the streets. I heard a voice behind me, turn to see who it could be. In the breath of life, into my nostrils consciously. Look, I am more than a man, I'm a god, taking form from the dust of the ground. In his image we were fashioned and formed, cast down to the earth. From the ashes we rose up. I am more than a man, I'm a God. Taking form from the dust of the ground. In his image we were fashioned and formed, cast down to the earth. From the ashes we rose up. The spirit has been poured, swing low, sweet chariots. Forgive our fathers of their sins and their transgressions. God's born in captivity, I learned my damn lesson. And still heir to the throne, that's a damn blessing. Rulership is ours, we gon' take it with no fear. The God's resurrected, this is spiritual warfare. Face like flint, stones harder than no fear. Boots on the ground, the takeover is so real. Remember the torture done to our mothers and fathers. Our sons and our daughters bring his dumb ass to the slaughter. His kids and his cattle, his houses are vitals. All the riches that he gotta be destroyed in an hour. From a slave to a god in the blink of an eye. From the whips and the cords to a rod of vine. Bring the glory of the Gentiles face to the ground and kiss the foot of this black man. Restore me my ground. I'm God. I am more than a man. I'm a God. Taking form from the dust of the ground. In his image we were fashioned and formed, cast down to the earth. From the ashes we rose up. I am more than a man, I'm a God. Taking form from the dust of the ground. In his image we were fashioned and formed, cast down to the earth. From the ashes we rose up.
The nations think they're gonna get away from us. Nobody's going to escape the Israelites. Nobody, God level. I know, sisters, we don't look like much right now. I know we're a bunch of niggas and we ain't right, we crazy, half crazy, but there's going to come a day when this is fulfilled. And we gonna wait for this. God level, brothers, God level.
There's something deep within my spirit. I can almost hear it. Times when I'm in doubt, eager to move, but in my heart I feel it. Got me on the sacred path so I don't lose myself. I see demons peeking around the corner, watching every step. Dirty, yeah, I'm built for this. That fire make me fear for this. Thumbing through the scriptures late at night gives me chills for this. Watching for the signs, I pray I'm patient than my fathers was. Acts of the apostles, send a mission, we across the globe. Vision and reality ain't the same unless you close the gap. Action is the motion for the distance that's gon' seal your fate. 12 pressing for the gate, keep oil in my lamp. Road runner, sky mountain, set the camp up when I land. We at war, we want vengeance, take our orders from the king. Cry loud, steal the saints before the day of his decree. We at war, we want vengeance, take our orders from the king. Cry loud, steal the saints before the day of his decree. Cause I know
ways. Now I pattern my life for the truth. I heard we above all, didn't understand. Now I live it, I know that it's true. From the East Coast to the Barren Sea, Dallas, Texas to Belize. What's a flight if we gon' feed the sheep? Sacrifice, that's a light thing. All the patience that you have for me, show mercy on me, let me get my life right. Now every word that you said, no doubt, and I know it's the truth. When the servants get sealed, I wanna be right next to you. I lean on you when I struggle. Set me free from my chains. I emerge reborn. Every day is the same. When it all burns, I wanna reign over all of my enemies, all of those that hated me. I wanna reign. Battle, hey.
That's why Christ said, "He that endures to win the end." That's what's going to determine this outcome.
Battle, hey, battle, 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 battle,
Christianity, that's white supremacy. It gotta go pathetic. Apologetics, gon' get it. They are knowing us. The weapons of our warfare, they not carnal, but they spiritual. Precept after precept after precept, had to cut it through. Shout out to the bishops and the deacons and the captains. Don't be haters like the play. They love the scoffers when we raise the bar. Talk a lot of stuff when we show up, they tuck, they tell and run. Talk a lot of stuff when we show up, they tuck, they tell and run. Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 11, trying to warn ya. Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 11, trying to warn ya. Hey, y'all, hey, Shalom, Most High in Christ bless. Want to welcome everybody to the Battle Axe Radio Show, man. We back once again, man. It's Wednesday, man.
Sir.
We live and we in color, my brother. Hey, man, look, man, I'm going to introduce the panel, man. We ain't got no big panel today, but look, man, we going to make it do what it do, baby. That's what they say. We're going to make it do what it do, man. So, hey, man, who I got to my media left?
Hey, I was some Mordecai.
And who you got to your media left?
I was some Mordecai.
Hey, so it is what it is, man. Hey,
Christ next to me.
Yeah, man. We got the angels with
That's
us,
right,
right?
that's right.
So, hey, man, look, man, we going to jump right into this Battle Axe radio show, man. Look, man, look. Well, ask y'all to like, comment, hey, share the video, man. Subscribe to the channel if you ain't subscribed to the channel, man. And if you ain't donated to the Booster Club, y'all see that right there, the Booster Club.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right there, the Booster Club. Look, while this show is going on, donate the Booster Club. We need y'all, man. Look, how y'all think this gospel going to reach overseas, man, into the land of Africa, man? We got to go back into the land of Canaan, man. We got to go back over there where our people got left, man. It's a remnant of our people everywhere, man.
That's right.
How you know? The Negro was in the American Army. In the American Army. The U.S. military got bases everywhere. And if the nigger was there, talking about, yes, sir. He went out. What you call it? From the barracks? He left the barracks.
He left the base.
Yeah, he left the base and went out, and messed with little Ling Long in Vietnam. And now you got little Judites over there in Vietnam. You know what I'm saying? In Hong Kong somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Went to Hong Kong and found Ling.
Yeah.
Ming.
Yeah, so we everywhere.
That's right.
If the U.S. military been there.
And they got, 850 bases?
Yeah, 840 something, 50 or something bases everywhere. So y'all know we everywhere. So look, what I'm saying is, look, donate to the Booster Club, right? Donate to the Booster Club so we can get there, so we can teach our people, man, so we can get the hell up out of here, man.
That's right.
So y'all gonna hear me keep saying this throughout the show, and do not let me forget to tell the people to donate, man. We need to donate, right? Hey, so look, man, we're gonna jump right into the topic, man. Look, y'all see the thumbnail team done an excellent job once again, man. So here we go, man. Y'all know, man, we've been going hard. Shout out to the Top G, you know what I'm saying, Big Judd, OC, you know what I'm saying, Captain Emmanuel. The brothers been going, and the rest of the brothers, man, and the whole body of Israel United in Christ, man, who, our social media platforms, man, we got the damn Christians on they on pins and needles.
That's right.
They so mad at us right now for no damn reason. Let me read the title right quick. All right. It says, should we blame mass incarceration and recidivism on Christianity? A lot of people don't even know what recidivism is. Well, we're going to tell you what it is today, right? Mass incarceration, all right? That's the industrial prison.
Right, prison industrial complex.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, that right there, man. We're going in and out of prison. Black people acting a damn fool all over, you know what I'm saying, to get likes on social media, to be liked in the world or whatnot, you know what I'm saying. We're going into the rap music today. We're going into all this today to show you that all this stuff is played by one person, that is Satan.
That's right.
So we do know who. If you don't know who, say, give me Revelations right quick. All right, 2 and 9. Because a lot of people don't be knowing who the damn devil is that's walking the earth today. A lot of people think the devil is the damn little red dude, and he jumping around in fire on, what was that show, the Tom and Jerry show?
Right.
The cartoon back when we were little. You know what I'm saying? He just, the Tasmanian devil, the cartoon. They don't understand that the devil is alive and he's walking in person.
That's right.
He got on black hats and
buck white teeth and pink gums.
And
And,
Zeke-Zeeks and-
yeah, and Zeke-Zeeks and all that right there. Get them. Tell them what. Give me that.
The book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 9.
Bring it out.
I know thy works.
He said what?
I know thy works.
All right.
In tribulation.
Come on.
In poverty.
Uh-huh.
But thou art rich.
So he said, look, man. He said he know the real Jews. He know their works. He know what we doing. He know their poverty. He know that we are poor. But he said we are rich, meaning that we are rich in spirit. The kingdom belongs to us. That's why he said that we are rich.
Right.
And this scripture right here is one of the main scriptures in 2025. Y'all know they turning the heat up. I don't know, during this Trump and Doge administration they got going on, they finna outlaw certain scriptures that we're not going to be. They going to damn near try to stop Cambridge or whoever printing this Bible to take these scriptures out of here. That's what they're going to try to push. And they catch anybody saying it, you're going to jail. You're going to get fined. You're going to lose your job. But we already ready. We prepared, man. We came from the bottom. We came from nothing.
That's right.
Hey, we going to end up with nothing. but the Bible say we what?
I know thy works.
Come on, man.
In tribulation.
But what?
And poverty.
Uh-huh.
But thou art rich.
But we rich. They going to take everything from us. That's why he tell us this. The scriptures will be fulfilled whether we like it or not.
That's right.
So he's telling us that, he know what we're going to go through. He know that we're poor, but we're going to be rich. Why? Because they're going to take everything we got, even some of our lives. So some of y'all women is, y'all don't understand. You don't understand how not to be comfortable in America. Some of y'all cry when the heat go out in the car. A lot of y'all cry when the heat go out in the house. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't got when your food ain't warm enough, you crying. The rice ain't hard enough. Ain't soft enough. You crying. You just don't know how to be uncomfortable. If your nails ain't done, you throwing a pissy fit.
Just can't satisfy.
If your eyelashes ain't long enough and curled up just right, you throwing a pissy fit.
Damn.
But one day, if you got a Lord in his truth, and he's teaching this gospel, one day you ain't going to have S-H-I-T.
Right.
You ain't going to have a pot to piss in or a window to throw out of. You know what I'm saying? And it might just be you as a widow. He could be dead and gone. What you going to do? You going to go and run back to Christianity? You going to put them tight apple bottom jeans with them boots, with the furs in the club? She hit the floor. She going to be back in the club hitting the damn floor. Her husband died in the truth. The little babies don't understand why mama, what the hell happened. They back eating Fruity Loops and bacon.
Damn.
Every morning. Saturday morning, hell, they going to I'm telling y'all, do not do that. Hold fast to this truth.
That's right.
Believe what the Bible say, because he said, thou art what?
Rich.
Man, you keep the commandments and endure to the end, you are rich. You need to understand that. But come on.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
So you got to understand the people who say they are Jews. This is what the script is in the Bible. Yes, it's in your uncle Bible, it's in your auntie Bible, it's in your pastor Bible.
Yeah, right.
All right, come on.
And are not.
And what?
Are not.
And are not. These people are not the real Jews. This was prophesied over 2,000 some years ago. It was prophesied a long time ago.
Right.
All right?
But are the synagogue of Satan.
These people are still walking the earth as the synagogue of Satan. They are walking the earth. They are the synagogues of Satan, but have transformed themselves like they are an angel of light. Do you know where that scripture is? Find that scripture for me right quick. They have transformed themselves while people think they are the good people. Why? Because they own everything. You know what I'm saying? They own Hollywood. So when Christmas time comes, they don't even believe in Jesus, but they will play Home Alone. They'll play all these damn Big Mama Christmas, Medea's Christmas, and they'll play all this Christmas Carol stuff. Why? Because it's an ordinary cycle of them getting rich and us staying at the bottom being poor.
Right.
You understand that? Read that.
The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 13. For such are false apostles, deceitful workers, transforming themselves into the apostles of Christ. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light.
He said, look, man, look, the damn scribes and Pharisees, they doing this. He said, but don't marvel, damn Satan himself had transformed himself into an angel of light. People looking at him like he's the guy, he's the one. But actually, he is not the guy. He is not the one. All right. He is the devil that the Bible speak of.
Right.
All right.
Therefore, it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness.
All right. So we got to understand what's really going on, understand who Satan is. So who's to blame for the mass incarceration rate? I say it's Christianity.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Why do I say it's Christianity? Because Christianity is what's instilled in black folks.
Right.
And I'm talking about, it's like it's seared into their conscience. It's seared into their minds, right? Like a hot iron. Give me that in First Timothy, I think it's 4. It's seared in them. Christianity is in the Bible, is right here, all right? It was being taught to our people, all right, through the Roman Catholic Church. This is where this stuff stems from. And we got the world, we're turning the world upside down. This is why people are, especially these apologetics and these Christian podcasters, why are they so adamant about trying to come up against us,
right?
Quote unquote, black Hebrew Israelites. If what we're teaching is wrong, leave us alone. Just keep on dancing and shucking and jiving in the Christian church then.
Right.
Quit coming in our clubhouse, but you can't do it. Your spirit won't let you. You know what I'm saying? Because you understand what's really going on. And some of y'all don't. I think some of people are really, I think they are blind, spiritually blind. They really don't see, and they really do think what they're doing is right, and they think what they're saying is right, especially the Negro. Now, the white man is just doing his job, laughing at you. But I believe some Negroes really, their mind has been seared. Read that.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 4 and verse 1.
Yeah.
Now the Spirit speaketh expressly, that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith.
All right.
Giving heed to seducing spirits.
So this is what has happened. Christianity, they don't understand, it's that seducing spirit. All right. And this is why we have to reveal the devil in the last days and who he really is.
Right.
Because the Esau is, who is the so-called white man on this earth. He is the nation of Edom.
Right.
He is the tribes of Edom. He got a whole lot of Edomites running around here, and they're evil. Do they do? Now, people got to understand, yes, white people they do good deeds. They do help black people. That don't stop them from,
the devil
being the devil. It is what it is. It's in their spirit. Just like we the sons of God, it's in our spirit.
That's right.
Can't nobody stop that. And we do evil things. It ain't only white people that do evil stuff. Black people hate black people worse than anything now. So, you know what I'm saying? The sons of God are killing the sons of God every damn day.
Right.
The daughters of Sarah are fighting and pulling out each other eyelashes and bonnets and hair weave and stuff every day.
Because what, Cap? They giving heed to seducing spirits.
They have gave heed to the seducing spirits that's telling them you ain't got to keep the law.
Right.
The law is done away with. Oh, that's the Old Testament. We under the covenant of Christ. See, Christ came and he died.
You can sin.
Now
and
you
win.
can sin
and win.
And you can win. Yeah. You can sin and you can win, my brother. Let me take my glasses off so I can tell you right. See, the Lord, he came and he left. Yeah, give me my paper towel. Give me my pastor rag.
There you go.
And the Lord, he came. He passed. Ha! Let me play my clip.
Here in 1 John chapter 1.
This is seducing spirit. Listen. Hey, I'm telling you, these are the seducing spirits we got to listen to, bro. Yeah. Hey, hold on. I got another. Hold on. I got to find the other one. I got to find it. This is funny right here.
You dummy.
Oh, no, that ain't it. Hold on. Let me find it. Nope.
It tell you, hey, Cap, it really does. It make you laugh sometimes, but it's sad, man. These people really are.
Here it is. This is the funny one right here. This is seducing spirit right here.
This is the day that the Lord has made. You see, the Lord made it.
Bruh.
That means he's in control of it. That he's in the details.
Come on now.
Or whatever unfolds.
Don't make you stand up out your seat, boy.
Yes, sir. I'm talking about, man, this is the crazy stuff. Read that scripture again.
Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times,
in the last days, man,
some shall depart from the faith.
Some people was going to depart from the faith. You know what I'm saying? Even in that time, you had like Titus. He departed from the faith.
That's right.
He walked with the apostle, but he departed from the faith. All right. So you had people that was going to depart from the faith in this day and time. In this latter day right here, is many have departed from the faith. Doing what?
Giving heed to seducing spirits.
Listening to seducing spirits like,
this is the day that the Lord has made. You see,
you know, people go and listen to this dude. People will go and listen to him and think they heard something in church. Oh, Pastor Show preach. Ha! No, not. Yeah, Pastor Show did preach this morning, didn't he? What did he preach about? This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Man, bro, you didn't know that. He said that last week.
Right.
That's one thing, bro, I usually couldn't stand, bro. I go to Christian church. I just literally ask myself, what did I learn today? And I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember for nothing. All I know, I get up there and play the drums and, you know, looked at the little girls and stuff, and that was it.
Christians, they get offended now. You ask them what they learned in church today. I don't go to church to learn. I go to worship.
Yeah. This is my season.
Right.
That's what I learned. It's crazy.
Here in 1 John chapter 1.
Seducing spirits, man. All right, seducing spirits. All right, come on.
Giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils.
And doctrines of what?
Devils.
Of the deceivers, man.
That's right.
The Roman Christian Church, Catholic Church, has spreaded their false doctrine to the point where it's called Christianity. Christianity is broken up into all kinds of denominations, even non-denominational. And all of these religions have been taught to us by our slave masters.
That's right.
See, one thing these apologetics, they cannot deny is that, you know, back in, it was a point in time in American history where we could not read and write, and we was not read and write English, put it like that. And one thing for sure, two things for certain, they can't change history.
Right.
So they need to be on their podcast they need to explain why their forefathers, since they want to do so much about the Black Hebrew Israelites, they need to be explaining to the whole world on their podcast instead of trying to combat what we're saying. Explain to us, why didn't your forefathers want us to read and write their language while we worked in their fields, built their houses?
Bring it out.
And then just build America. Why, in the meantime, we're building America, we cannot read and write, we cannot educate ourselves or our children?
Right.
Why? Now, I need an apologetic to explain that. Why they didn't want us to read the Bible. Why we could not read God so loved the world. That he gave that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believe in him should not perish, but have a everlasting life. Why we couldn't actually read it, but we could memorize it.
Bring it out.
We memorized John 3:16.
That's right.
But you wouldn't allow us to read it. Now, apologetics. I want you to explain that to the people. Was it something in this book that you did not want us to understand? Was it something in this book that you had to disconnect us from? Explain that. Explain that. Rewind time and explain why we didn't know how to, we didn't know who we were. Why were we separated from who we were, who we really are?
That's right.
Why do we have to accept being a Negro or a black man or African?
Afro-American.
Or Afro-American. Why do we have to accept all these names that y'all give us? You know, explain that. Who are we if we're not the Israelites? I want to know that. You know, now they changing their concept up now.
Right.
They ain't too much going in Deuteronomy 28. Now they, you know, they picking other ways to try to go around and make sure the other, you know what I'm saying, the lost sheep stay lost.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So they picking other scriptures now. They kind of stay out of Deuteronomy 28. They don't run to John 3:16 no more. We went from John 3:16. Then they started going into the Galatians 20.
28,
yeah,
right.
3 and 28. Now they don't.
Stay away from that one.
They don't ran away from that one too. So now they just make podcasts and sit up there and lie. So all they can do to try to get things, they'll put out. Hey, pull me that up on. Look in the chat. Yeah, this is what they do right here. This is what they do right here. All right, they can't combat us, so they use our content. The Lord would use them to get us out there, right?
Right.
There's no bad, what you call it?
Bad publicity.
Yeah, no bad publicity or exposure.
Right.
What you say? There you go. Right. All publicity is good publicity. So we appreciate the Mr. White Man for doing this. You know, we thank you, sir. That's how you gotta talk. That's how you get. They respect you when you talk like a slave. See?
Yeah.
You niggas now they
safe now.
They like,
safe.
Damn it, we should have never gave those niggas the right to read. They got the right to read. Now they talk to us like we're the damn slaves.
You better shut your white mouth.
Well, I tell you what, sir. Right here on this day right here, we want to say, I thank you, sir. I look you dead in the eye and I says, I thank you for whatever you do to bring us out. And you bought out this good fellow right here by the name of OC. And we ask everybody to go to his TikTok, sir, and subscribe to, his TikTok. You got Top G, you got Big Judd out there, you know what I'm saying? You got Emmanuel, you got Bishop Nathaniel. TikTok. Look, man, subscribe to our channels, man. So there ain't nothing they can do against this word but help it, man. Hey, play this. So this is what they do now. The synagogues of Satan, this is what they do.
What day is the Sabbath? What color is Christ?
Hold on, stop. Damn it, answer the damn question.
Right.
They just sitting there looking at the damn screen. Rewind it. You see how they looking like? Yeah. God damn it, who tells these niggers how to read and they're not reading it right? Hey, play it.
Here's what you need to do. To compare the actual scriptures with what you've been taught.
Okay.
For example.
He said, okay. Knowing good and damn well you ain't going to do it, Mr. What's his name? Cohen. Mr. Colin. Let's call him Colin. Mr. Colin. That's a good name for a white man, Colin. He's full of shit. Got him. Mr. Colin. All right, come on, play Mr. Colin.
Example, what day is the Sabbath? What color is Christ? Who are the biblical Jews? Number two.
Stop. Before he even say this, man, I got to get my button ready. All right, play it.
Join our online
I'm a biblical Jew.
To learn.
Rewind again. He said, I'm a biblical Jew.
Liar.
So everybody want to cleave and want to be the biblical Jew. I guess he's going to say he was grafted in because he believed in Jesus Christ.
Right.
Jesus Christ. I believe in Jesus Christ. Make me a Jew.
Sound down there.
Yeah, Christ.
X are red.
They don't even say Christ. They Christ. I believe in Jesus Christ. All right, play him again so I can smack his ass.
Biblical Jews. Number two. Join our online
I'm a biblical Jew.
To learn.
Not. Prove it then. Here wrong with you. You better shut your white lips.
Yeah, he ain't got no way possible for him to prove he's a biblical Jew.
Why the only time he say something, Cap, is when he can't prove anything.
Yeah.
He couldn't prove, hey, what color is Christ? He ain't say nothing then.
Yeah.
He ain't say, what color are the Jews? He ain't say nothing then.
And this might just be the intro to their video, but we don't give a damn. You shouldn't have made the intro so damn stupid. And we're not going to look at the whole damn video because we know only way, the closest thing you can get to saying you're an Israelite, you make and say that your great-great-granddaddy was a $5 Indian.
That's about it. That's all he got.
Yeah. The Dawes Act, you know.
That's it.
You got bought in through the Dawes Act. You're a $5 damn Indian or something. And that still ain't going to make you an Israelite, bro.
What's up?
You just got to accept it, man. It is what it is. And one thing, give me that in... finish that scripture up right quick.
1 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 2. Speaking lies in hypocrisy.
What did dude just do?
Speaking lies in hypocrisy.
Play the lie again. Just rewind it just a little bit so I can snag his ass again. You know, people want to do that. I've been at work all day with these folks.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to do this all the day.
Well,
all day long, I've been wanting to. I'm a white man, you know what I'm saying?
Every Wednesday, for some reason, I just can't stand it. I got that Cadillac spirit on me.
We don't want to do no violence, nobody. We talking about on the radio,
That's
man.
right. That's right.
A good radio smack ain't, it don't hurt, man.
Smacking with the truth.
The radio smack, it's just, hey, man, you still get to come to work tomorrow, drink your damn coffee, colon. All right.
Mr. Fuller.
Yeah. Come on.
Secrets.
Biblical Jews. Number 2. Join our online
I'm a biblical
classes
Jew.
and
Stop.
learn.
You're not. You're not.
All right.
You're not.
Ain't no way. Play that again. Speaking what?
Speaking lies.
This is what they do. They speak lies. And simple Negroes believe it. You know, we tell the truth when we say we bring out the Bible, the scriptures on why we know that we are the biblical Jews, that we are the Israelites, that we are not the $5 damn Indians. You know what I'm saying?
Irrefutable evidence.
Yeah, we got irrefutable evidence. They know we do. You know what I'm saying? They the one left it in their history books. They dumbasses.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
White eyes only, but
yeah. They thought I'm telling you, man, the pride of their heart have to
deceive them.
Ooh,
Right.
it had deceived them.
Right.
That's how you know. In the book of Obadiah, he said the pride of their heart deceived them, bro.
That's right.
They thought that they beat us down so long. They thought that they made us have sex with our mothers for so long.
Damn.
They thought that they was going to tie us to horses for so long. They thought that they was going to tar and feather us for so long. They thought that they was going to burn crosses in our yard. They thought that they was going to terrorize us for so long that we was not going to be able to come back and be able to understand the words that's written in this book. But they don't understand is what?
God is
There's
not
a
going to
God.
hold you guilty for that.
Man, look, they don't understand that there is a God.
Right.
And what we're doing is spiritual. That's why God allowed you to do it.
That's right.
So you can be proudful. So you can be proud to be an American. Where at least I know I'm free.
This is America.
Yeah.
Yeah, wrong with you.
Yeah. They make us sing this shit when we was kids. That's how I know that song.
Happy about it,
I heard
man.
that song from the 4th grade, man. They made us sit on the floor and do this and sing those damn American songs. And it was embedded in our heart. Every day, you know what I'm saying? This is why we're going over this today, the mass incarceration. Man, this brainwashing starting from damn preschool,
There you
kindergarten, all the way up, man. The first thing you do when you get to class, they show you that you must stand up and put your hand on your heart and pledge allegiance to
America.
America, to a country that hates you. And during the time I was coming up in the 80s and the 90s and the early 90s when I was in school, hell, they making us say this. Meanwhile, they pushing crack in our neighborhood,
Right.
destroying our families.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're going to get into today. This is when they was building these prisons. Man, this is crazy on how they got us brainwashed, and they all use Christianity to do it. This is how they was able, I mean to cut y'all. This is how they was able to do this. They used religion.
That's right. There you go.
To hold us back, to restrain us, to keep us apart. This is how they was able to do it, through the blood of white Christ.
That's it. That's
But
it.
go ahead. What was you finna say, bro?
Nah, because you mentioned the preschool, 1st grade, right? As soon as you get to school, you pledge allegiance to the American flag. You do that all week, and on Saturday, you still work your ass off in whatever fields, because your daddy owned whatever field that he was granted. And on Sunday, you still pledge your allegiance to that same America through worshiping Caesar Borgia. You see what I'm saying? So the white man not only beat your ass, but he died for you. So now you confused. You've been giving heed to all these seducing spirits your entire life.
Yep. So when the truth comes, hell, they looking at us like we got 6
Like
heads.
we the dummies.
Like we the devil. Like we the deceivers. Keep reading that.
Speaking lies in hypocrisy.
They speak lies and they are hypocrites. This is what the Mordecai's bringing. That's what I'm bringing out. They say they love you. I pledge allegiance to the flag. We shall all be free. And to this day, we still not free, sir.
He's not free, sir.
We still has to go to use for everything, sir. You know, you don't want to give us nothing. Anything we got, we had, we invented, you took it.
Right.
When you see us trying to progress, you find a way to make us degress.
You bomb it. You
burn it. So what in the hell you talking about? And this is what these people, put these people back on the screen. Just put that picture. You see how he's looking over? You know, He's trying to make him a good social media clip. But what he on final? What you call it? What you call it? Final cut? No.
Oh yeah, final cut.
No, not final cut.
Cap cut.
Cap cut. Yeah, he's making him a little cap cut video, looking over at the. He's looking at OC like he ain't telling the truth or something. Like these, I'm telling you, man, they are hypocrites. They are the synagogues of Satan. This is why we call him the devil, and the devil just means deceiver.
That's right.
Right. Just look at him. He's red. Look at his face. You see it right above. You don't see where his blood showing through his skin? Give me Genesis 25 right quick. Leave the devil on the screen. Leave the devil on the screen. So people be thinking we lying. So we going to tell him straight like he is, and I hope he get this clip. We might need to make this a clip, and we can put ours on. What's that called? What I just said is called? Cap cut. We can cap cut his ass. Yeah, right. Looking at the screen. Yeah. Just picture OC saying this because he holding his hands up. What is OC saying? Come on. Genesis 25:25.
Genesis chapter 25 and verse 25. And the first came out red.
The first came out red, just like the bottom of that screen just popped up. It symbolized, it looked like his neck. If he can unbutton one down one, you can see his neck, but you don't have to look at his neck. You can see his nose and right under his glasses right there. And they ain't saying that to talk about him. It is what it is. They blood show through their skin.
That's right.
The first came out what?
Red.
Come on.
All over, like in hairy garments.
Oh, boy, I bet if he didn't have them. That's probably why he got on long sleeves and, because I'm telling you, man, Gillette is the best the white man can get.
That's right.
That's the best razor he can get. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, that's the best one you can get, boy. It combed through all that damn gorilla hair. Come on.
And they called his name Esau.
And they call his name what?
Esau.
That's Esau you looking at. Esau is the deceiver of this earth. Come on.
Right. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel.
That's his brother over there. You see him in the purple over there.
Yeah, right.
Took hold of Esau's heel. And now Esau is still mad to this day about Genesis, the book of Genesis.
Right.
It's in their spirit to be mad and angry with us.
Right.
Give me verse 30.
Verse 30. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage.
Now he looking at OC right now like, hey, man, feed me, man.
That's right.
You got some red meat over there, brother?
For I am faint.
He said, I'm tired.
Therefore was his name called Edom.
His name is called Edom. 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 It rhyme. It kind of rhyme, man. For him to say he a real Jew, he dumb, because he Edom.
Right.
He Edom. Edom. It might supposed to have been an H in front of that, and the Lord just took it off. Supposed to be Edom.
Edom.
And he said, you know what, I just call him Edom. Wasted away is he.
Yeah, right.
Red. Like the meat. Why you think they like their meat? Rare. Medium rare. They don't never say well done. White boy, kick your ass talking about getting meat well done.
Man,
boy,
I ain't never
well
heard that
done.
come out Esau's mouth.
They don't even cook their bologna all the way.
Yeah, you mean.
Nigga, man, we want to see our bologna black a little bit.
At least a little bit.
A little bit, man. They don't even burn all their meat, man. They don't even burn their bologna. All right, go back to the scripture.
Yes, sir.
Just wanted to show Esau, just leave us alone, man. And what we're doing is wrong. Hey, if it's of God, just let it do, man. But y'all know what we're doing is of God, but you try to stop it. But you ain't doing no more boxing with God at the end of the day.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and do what you're going to do. Pass your little laws and all this. We can't say this, can't say that. Call us a hate group. And, even though we ain't burnt no crosses in nobody's yard, I hate when niggas try to call us, say we the black KKK. And we ain't done nothing close to what the damn Ku Klux Klan have done.
I don't even think they've done their research, Cap. Like, we've done nothing the KKK has ever done.
Nothing. I'm telling you, man, these be the dudes. Put them back on the screen right quick. These be the dudes. Right now he on the screen. Then when that light go out and there's a sundown town, he down there in damn Sugarfoot County somewhere. Wherever, damn Greene County.
Blackwater, Mississippi.
Yeah, Blackwater, goddamn Tennessee. and Kaepernick come down through here, and he put a damn mask, he put a damn robe on, and go hide his face like the cowards they are.
Yeah, right.
And then he'll come back on the screen and sit and say,
John 3:16.
For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son. I like black people.
I got black friends.
My daughter dates a black. That's what this the thing now. You can take his ass off the screen. This is the thing now they say, I'm not racist. My daughter dates a black guy. My grandbabies are black. My cell phone is black. You dumbass, everybody's cell phone black. Just about, yeah. But that's how they talk. The tires on my car is black. And I put what's that shit? Yeah, I put black magic. I put black magic on my tires. I'm not racist. Hey. You guys are racist because you said the kingdom of heaven's for only you and the Jews. That's how stupid they ass sound.
Yeah, for real.
I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them. I'm talking about I'm sick of them. I'll be glad when they do what y'all do, gonna start killing us, whatever y'all gotta do to speed up the time for the Lord to do what he gotta do.
Right.
Just go ahead and do it, man. You ain't gotta make all these damn final cuts and cap cut videos. Hell. Just go ahead and
what's gonna happen, Cap? The more that they turn up, the more the Lord is gonna hear our cry.
Yep.
Just like in Egypt. Hey, guess what? Passover coming up. So we need you to show who the devil is. We need you to show that you the devil.
Yep.
So speed it up so the God of heaven and earth can come and save his people. Like it said in Matthew chapter 2 and verse 6. His people, man.
Yeah.
They don't give a damn about you, Esau. Look, Cap, I talked to a brother the other day. He was like, white people not that bad. I was like, who told you that lie?
Yeah.
But what it is those gifts, Cap. Those gifts destroy the heart. Those gifts destroy the heart, man.
Now, I don't consent to this. I've heard an old man tell me this, hanging around my granddaddy a long time ago. Now, I don't consent to this, but I never understood it, and I ain't saying this. I'm saying when he said, this man dead and gone now, so don't try to hold this to me. All right? But he used to say this all the time. He said, the only good white man is one that's 6 feet under. Now that's what he said. We not saying that. I don't consent to that. I don't want nobody to say I'm saying that, but I kind of understand how he said that because he came up in the 50s and the 60s and stuff.
Right.
He used to hang with my granddaddy and them. They played checkers because, hell, they didn't know how to play chess. And they used to sit around and play checkers, and they used to say, only good white man's son is a dead one. And I didn't know. Hell, I just get the hell out the room. But, you know, I'm from down south. They used to talk like that around us. Right. You know, hey, the white man promise ain't worth the paper it's wrote on. Hey, you just hear that a lot when we, you know, we hear stuff like that down
that's
south.
Bible,
it's all kind of sayings we used to hear about these people. It's just now in 2025 they have used Christianity to kind of
the seducing spirit
to seduce us into believing now they're not the devil.
Right.
We not on now, you know, back in the 60s, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, back in the day, you know, you got give me some more.
Huey P.
Newton, Bobby Seale,
Elgis Cleaver,
Stokely Carmichael.
That's right, yep.
No, he changed his name, Kwame, or I can't remember his whole name. Just think back then. Even Mumia, Abdul Jamar, all of them back then in the late 80s, in the 70s we understood who the enemy was. It's when this new Christian movement came. When they started to build all of these mass prisons all over the world, this is when things started to change.
Right.
The white man started to change his game plan. All right? After the 60s, we shall overcome, March on Washington, kill Martin Luther King, bam, shot him dead. Malcolm X, everybody died. Then after that, drugs came. You had the Black Panther Party. They started locking people up. They started locking anybody in the black communities up that had power to influence the minds of our young people.
That's right.
You had people like Larry Hoover that was in Chicago. You had people like David Barksdale, which is who they call King David in Chicago. You had Willie Lloyd. You had Jeff Ford. You had Raymond Washington out in California. You had Tookie Williams out in California. It's many of black leaders who had the power to influence the minds of these young men in a positive direction.
Right.
But they had to change the game up.
That too.
They had to either kill those leaders or lock them up.
Right.
Or give them life in prison. You know what I'm saying? They had to take their power away and let us become, I guess you can say, renegades. Like we had no leaders.
Orphans, what leadership called.
Yeah. We became orphans in our community.
Right.
And the only thing we had to look up to was either the Christian church or the white man.
Damn.
And that's what happened.
Damn.
It is what it is, man.
Yeah, you're right.
We had to look up to our pastors. Then you go to church, they jumping around. Back in the day, black churches used to be packed out back in the 80s, and it's just started disintegrating. It just started, people start coming. Back in the 80s, I know it was more men pastors. You know what I'm saying? You even though they was teaching things wrong, it was more packed out with men, women, and families. But as the drug epidemic hit our community,
right,
it started to lock the black men up. Then you start seeing the black women sitting in the pew by herself with the kids. Now it's just a black woman and just a few kids and a few little, like Fred Sanford do.
Yeah.
In the choir, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
So
let's
finish the script. We're gonna go to some of these clips because I will keep ranting and we'll never get to the real topic.
1 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 2. Speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with an hot iron.
Well, I spent the hour on this, and this is what we were trying to get to. Niggas having a what?
Conscience seared.
Their conscience seared with
a
what?
Hot iron.
It's like printing a T-shirt. I don't know if anybody y'all ever went to a T-shirt print shop and they got their paint, screen print, or DTF print, whatever they got. They got the sheet. Put it on there, and once it's on that shirt and they burn it on there, ain't no way to get it off.
Seared.
Only way you can get make that shirt right is throw it away. You can't peel it off. And that's how Christianity is on a lot of our people's mind. And this is why these people, put them back on the screen right quick. So if you ever see these people right here, all right, their goal and objective is to keep us in a slave state of mind, to keep us in a servant state of mind, to keep us subjective unto them. This is what they do. This is the hypocrisy. This is these are the ones who have taught us lies.
Right.
Like I said, if you want to teach the truth, tell us who we were before we got on the slave ships.
That's right.
Bring the records out from where they came and got us. Matter of fact, if you want to just leave the slave ships out of it, tell who we were before y'all came over here, your other buddies, not your British and your damn Europeans, your Englishmen. What about the conquistadors?
Right.
When they came over here in the 1492, when Columbus red ass sailed the ocean blue, and seen the people over here and seen how beautiful this land was, and y'all took it, not peacefully.
Right.
You took it violently.
Not,
you took
with
it.
Democracy.
Yeah, not with democracy. Y'all didn't vote. Y'all took it violently. Y'all killed babies. Y'all killed, grown women.
Right.
The men and women. You starved out the buffalo. You ran the buffalo out the cliff so they couldn't eat. You see what I'm saying? You gave them blankets, said, look, take this. This is what the devil do. You can get his ass off the screen. Tired of looking at it again. You gave them blankets and said, you know what? We'll be back. Y'all cold. Y'all gonna have a cold winter. Can you imagine them talking to the Indians? Or the Indians, what they call them. Yeah, the Indians. The natives here, the tribe of Gad, Reuben.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even the tribes of Issachar, all of them was over here, right?
Right.
And they'll tell them, you're gonna have a cold winter. Guys want some blankets?
Like they lived the winter over here before.
They're like, yes, sir. We'll take those blankets. We thank y'all. Here.
Right.
And you can imagine what they sent them off with. Like, they was going back to Europe. So, you know, they went back to Europe. So you can imagine they probably gave them all kind of buffalo skins, probably gave them folks enough food to last them on their conquest, on their voyage all the way back. You know what I'm saying? Probably gave them some good wine. Probably sent some women with them. Ain't no telling what all they probably did. And they made sure they enjoyed it. And they knowing good and damn well they gave them some damn blankets. They got diseases in them. And they'll stay over there for a whole damn season, come back the next season, come back in the spring or the summertime. The villages of our people dead. So yeah, I got a book called American Holocaust. You can get it and read it for yourself. And they dig massive graves. All right? They dug massive graves. And the little people that was the remnant of our people that was still here, that's where you see the cowboys and Indian movies at. That's why they came, you know, Bonanza and the Lone Ranger and, you know, Matt Dillon and all them. Yeah, the cowboy movies. Now they fighting the remnant of the people that was left. They made a damn movies and TV shows about it. You know, and now it entertains them to this day. Right. Hell, I like watching the old Western every now and then. Yeah, they'll show it to you in these Westerns. But anyway, let's get to the mass incarceration thing, right? All right, so what is mass incarceration? I just wanted to touch on that, man. These people are always being the devil as they are. And don't let them ever, 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 ever detour you from keeping God's laws, statutes, and the commandments. That's right. Don't never let them tell you that you don't have to keep the law. They don't understand the Bible. They try to use Galatians chapter 2, Romans. They got all these scriptures saying that we ain't got to keep the law, and they don't understand the Bible because it's not their book. Exactly. You need to listen to the prophets. We are back on earth, and we're giving you the understanding on what you need to do in order to inherit the kingdom, to get your land back, to get to the land of milk and honey. That was promised to us through Abraham. Man, look, this earth is ours. That's right. Read that. It's on the screen.
Mass incarceration refers to the extremely high rate of incarceration in the United States.
All right, so it's going into extremely high incarceration rate in the United States. This stuff been going on. I fell victim to this. I never knew. Nobody never taught me. I never heard of it. All I know, hell, I was part of the damn program and didn't even not know it. But I thank God for waking me up. Now I can talk about it. I can tell others about it, and hopefully I can change the mindset of maybe of someone out there that's listening. Sure. Somebody's son is, need to hear this, who may be smack dead in the middle of their program, going through the system right now. They need to understand that you are part of Satan's program. Listen to this.
Particularly affecting marginalized communities.
That's black communities and Hispanic communities. Come on.
And involves a significant increase in the number of people in prison and jail.
All right, so they do things to what? Bring up the number of people in prison and in jails. Right. They create things to bring, to pack out their prisons, all right, and their jails, all right, to keep their system going, their judicial system going. Come on. Right.
Often disproportionately impacting people of color and those from disadvantaged backgrounds.
All right, for those from disadvantaged, that means disadvantaged backgrounds are the white people they call white trash. I'm taking it when I hear it. White people, you got your high class, you got your middle class, lower class, and you got the white trash. You got the lower class and white trash will fall into the disadvantaged backgrounds because they granddaddies didn't have enough sense to take advantage of the system
that was built for them.
Right. So now they come from a disadvantaged background. So instead of them understanding how to get 1,000 acres and a mule, they got a trailer park and a can of damn beans.
Damn.
They got a trailer park and a damn Pepsi Cola can, and now they're cooking mouth. Wow!
And you mad at me because your granddaddy
didn't
take
you mad at me, and now you want to be Trump, yes, Trump is getting all the Mexicans out of here because we ain't got no jobs. That's the disadvantaged people with the background who love that right there.
Main one.
We want to deport everybody. We thank Trump for getting our jobs back.
Go back to Mexico.
Yeah, and then they going back to Mexico. Ain't nobody damn pouring your damn concrete now. Ain't nobody pouring your damn concrete, you dumbasses. Y'all thought the niggas gonna do it? Hell no, niggas. We waiting on the damn NBA finals, nigga. Yeah. We ain't waiting on the Super Bowl again, nigga. We ain't been pouring no damn concrete for you damn honkies, you damn Peckerwoods.
Y'all shot yourself in the foot.
Yeah. Y'all think a nigga, we waiting to fight on Instagram.
Damn.
Yeah, we ain't doing nothing. We waiting to shoot the basketball, nigga. We ain't building nothing. Hell, we shit twerking and taking care of old folk.
Now, Cap, what's crazy is you saying I talked to this brother the other day who owned a business. And one of the things he said is that he cannot get young brothers to come and work for him.
Yeah, they won't.
He got to go and work with the SAs. He got to go and work with Issachar.
Yeah,
they gonna do the work. But brothers, bro, they'll be late.
Man, they'll be late.
Come to work high. Sagging on, cutting grass. Don't want to do a damn thing.
When he break, he break. You hope he come back from break.
For real, man.
And then you gotta send a nigga out to damn some kind of co-ed college or something like that just to get him to pull his pants up.
Man,
you gotta give him. He gotta take courses on how to put his britches on. Nigga gotta get a degree. Put a damn belt on.
The white man gotta train him to pull his damn pants up.
You damn right.
And that's what he was saying, man. He cannot get these young brothers to come and earn $1 for him outside. Because they all on want to try to, what they do now, the streaming, they want to stream and stuff and get money.
Yeah, that's it. Nigga want to find the easy way out.
Content creators.
That's how the jail got packed out. Boy, they said you can get a piece of damn crack. Go give me some of this damn. Give me something little. I need to find some crack. We got some crack on the floor. Let me see. Hope not.
Bet not.
I can make some. That's what this nigga did. See this right here? Can't even see it. It would be called. I'm talking about this because this is the mass incarceration rate, right?
That's right.
I'm gonna see if the camera can see it in my hand. Can you see? You can't even. Yeah, you see that right there? Let me see. Zoom in. I need somebody with a black hand. Your hand black. You hold it up.
You need contrast.
Yeah, I need contrast. Put it on his hand. Y'all see the contrast? Take the love for black people. Yes.
Black like Christ, right?
Black like Christ. I'm gonna use that.
Yeah.
Nigga want easy money, man.
That's it.
And that's not real crack for the people that's out there, right? That's a piece of paper.
Apologetics.
Yeah, that's a piece of paper I got. We did not have crack. The black Hebrew Israelites had crack on the floor, and he picked it up and put it on his black ass hands. That's not what that is. That's paper, right? So, nigga want to make money so well. I thought like this. You get a piece like that, and you can sell it to somebody and make you $20. You go to another damn state and split it in half, that might be $40. You go to a damn trailer park where the white people ain't getting no good dope, hell, that might be $80. And you crack that joker down and you go there and sell it, but your ass get caught with it.
It's 30.
Boy, you doing 8 to 12 years in prison. And we took that chance because we didn't, boy, I'm telling you, we wanted fast money.
That's right.
We've been held down for so long, anything that's easy, we gonna try it, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if social media is what's paying people and you monetize your channel to do anything, we gonna do it.
Yeah.
You got the South Memphis hype man. He walks around with a damn radio on his shoulder, goes in the damn wherever. He don't give a damn where he at.
Radio on the camera.
And that little boy, y'all know that little boy ain't rap tight. Something wrong with it. But anyway, South Memphis hype man, I'm just giving this for an example. He walk around with a radio, and he play that damn radio. He get hyped, doing all that right there, smoking and popping his head. Man, people love to see him do that. But he doing it for a hustle. It's easy money for him. He doing it because he like to do it. But one day he don't understand. I hope he building money up. His bones ain't gonna be able to twerk like that 20, 30 years from now. I'm talking about he might be on Beale Street with a little can of Beale Street still there, trying to make some money. But what is he building?
Right.
For himself and for his community. By doing that, now I ain't knocking a man hustle. Do whatever you gotta do, but understand what you're doing.
Right.
And build for the future. That's what we was not taught. What was it again?
Mass incarceration. Well, we finished it.
We finished it. So the mass incarceration rate is going to them basically designing and building a pipeline from school to prison. Give me that. No, it's a picture I had. School to prison pipeline. Our people got to know. Our people got to know this. Let's read some of this stuff. This stuff is true. I fell in. I was how you say it? Statistic.
A statistic.
Say it again.
Statistic.
Yeah, what he said. Y'all know I'm country. My mouth. I can't say it. Statistic. Yeah, statistic. I was a statistic.
A stat. Why brothers just don't say stat?
Yeah, there you go. That sounds better. Like we playing ball. Yeah, bring the stacks up.
Yeah, bring the stats.
Yeah, man. I was a stat. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
School to prison pipeline.
All right. School
disciplinary policies disproportionately affect black students.
All right.
Zero tolerance discipline.
Hold on. Say this. Read that part again. I don't want to just fly by that.
Sure. School disciplinary policies disproportionately affect black students.
Yeah, because soon black people, they suspend them, make sure that he's out 3 days. He can't keep up with his work. And what he's doing out there, make sure he don't make up his work. That's what they done to us, right? Two white boys can get to fighting. Hey, they call the parents. Hey, won't you talk to Tyler? Go talk to Bobby. And they don't need to fight anymore at school. Make sure they don't do this again. They got to fight in the locker room. We're going to just cover it up and just talk to you boys, all right?
Talk to you boys.
A black man, these kids get to fight. You know, niggas move the damn lockers. You know what I'm saying? We get mad, boy. We move some furniture. We move some furniture. Oh, they violent. He needs to go home for 3 days. He needs to get what you call it, corporal punishment. He needs to get the damn paddlings. They need to bring that back, by the way. But anyway, let's read.
I support that. Zero tolerance discipline has resulted in black students facing disproportionately harsher punishment than white students in public schools.
Right. So they make the task more harder for us. They want to make education so distasteful to us. They want to make it seem so hard that I can't wait to get out of this son of a boo. I ain't never going to school. That's how we thought as black men. When I get out of school, man, I ain't going back.
Right.
Yeah, man, I ain't going back, man. We looked at school like it was hell. I'm not going back to school. I'm not going, man. I wanted to go to college. Shoot, but I can't see myself going. I'm not doing it. That's how they make us think. You know what I'm saying? They make school seem distasteful to us. They make school seem like it's an awful thing and you can't wait to get away from around it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like you served a 12-year sentence or something.
Yeah, you just think about it, man. You know, you take a damn paddle. I remember the last time I got a damn paddle. I'll never forget it, my basketball coach. I got tardy one day. They whooped your ass back then. You come to school late.
Kept you straight, though, man.
They kept me straight. I'll never forget this day. This man dead, gone today, but I wanted to beat his ass. He caught me with some windbreakers on that day. You know what windbreakers are? Windbreakers, I had some Adidas. I wore Adidas all the time when I was in high school. That was one of my favorite brands.
We can hear you before we saw you.
Like the shell toes with the the windbreakers on. You know, I ran track, played football and stuff. Anyway, this something gonna call me one day late, come to class, and I had the windbreakers on. And gave me corporal punishment, man. Oh, man, I wanted to shoot him, boy. They better be glad this one 2025. I probably would have blew his ass off. But it was 1990-something, so I had to go home and cry with a sore ass. But anyway, boy, I don't even know why I went there. But that was the last time I got a paddle. I'll never forget it. But anyway, it didn't help me because I ended up in prison anyway.
Damn.
That's
you
why
must didn't get enough.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
And I knew then that I needed to get out of school, and another man that hit me on my ass.
Yeah, I'm saying you go outside these doors, ain't nobody hit me on the ass with no wood.
But you went to college and got hit on the ass, didn't you?
I did, Cap. But I left that alone.
He was a cute dog. He got.
Hey, take the camera off.
All right, put the camera on him. Put the camera on him. Yeah.
Went to school and got the ass whooped.
He repented. He went to college as a grown man.
Hey, because you felt it's the same way you felt like you needed that ass whooping from the coach. I want to shoot him.
I know you want to kill them niggas now.
Hey, I repented, man. Y'all
I know.
Need to.
Hey, the brother repented, man. There's a lot of brothers and sisters out there, especially them sisters. They been hit on the ass too, talking about they was a Zeta. and a phi and a beta, a theta, and all that. They've been hit on the ass, and they don't tell them where else to paddle with. But anyway, all right.
Bring it out.
Where was we at?
Mass incarceration. School to
that.
prison public. Yeah. So keep going.
Yeah.
All right. Black students represent 31% of school-related arrests.
All right. So black, because they say we violent, and it probably is. I mean, black, especially these black schools in these inner cities. I'm sure they out the damn chain. Oh, yeah. If they was out the chain in the 90s and the early 2000s and stuff, I know they out the chain now. Can't nobody tell them Negroes nothing. It's to the point they got metal detectors. What you call them police is up there? The
SROs.
The SROs, hell, they scared. They want to raise, they dealing with these little teenage kids and stuff.
But their mama can't even tell them nothing.
Yep. My daughter used to call me all the time. Daddy, Mr. Roy, he took some little kids to jail today. Oh, Lord. But this is what it is. It's to discourage us. It's all set up by design.
Right.
And we're going to tell you the cycle here in a minute. But come on.
Black students are suspended and expelled 3 times more than white students.
All right. Black people are suspended and expelled what?
3 times
more.
3
times. Not 2, not 1, but 3 times more than white students. Now, we didn't make this chart. Right. We got this chart off Google. So somebody done a study, and this, it is what it is. But, the devil say, oh, that's racism. That's not true. I gave Tyrone 3 chances last year. That's because he played football, dumbass.
Right.
And you need the linebacker.
Right. And you ain't want to have to deal with the coach.
The biggest nigga in the coach. The biggest nigga on the team. Well, I gave him 3 chances. Of course you wanted to win, you dumbass. Right. We know. Damn, Tyrone, you gonna keep getting in trouble? Yeah, fuck you. Tyrone didn't give a damn, did he? Especially them damn athletes, boy. They bad, boy. They bad, boy. They know they got the damn, boy. I tell you, the athletes, they bad. Yeah. Yeah, them athletes that was in high school, I'm telling you, they were bad in high school, bro. If they didn't go to one of them Christian schools, yeah. Like Captain Get Alive, he talk shit to the coach. OC them, yeah, they talk cash
money.
Yeah, to the coach. You need me. All right, come on, man.
Shout out to Cap.
Yeah.
All right, roll up.
Need
there you
me,
go.
Fool. Come on.
Students suspended or expelled for a discretionary violation are nearly 3 times more likely to be in contact with the juvenile justice system the following year.
Yeah, because that's where it starts at. You know what I'm saying? As soon as your child does not act right in school,
right,
the first thing they want to do is get them counseling.
Right.
Now, if during that counseling, they send them over to a therapist. And that therapist would diagnose him and say he's ADHD.
Right.
He needs some Ritalin, some Adderall. He needs something to keep him calm.
They start young too.
Yeah. This now he's on an antidepressant. And it's making him depressed. Now he's having suicidal thoughts. Now he don't trust nobody, don't like nobody, anybody mess with him. Yep. It can go down. Right. Not only that, now he don't find out where stepdaddy gun is under the mattress or in the closet in the shoebox. And now what he do? Stepdaddy go to work or stepdaddy not at home. He done scoped out. He know what his gun at. He know what mama gun at. She got a little 25 or 9mm. He puts it in his backpack. These niggas ain't gonna bully me today. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him. That's what his mind is. Why? Right. Because something is telling him to kill.
Right.
Man, our people get on this medication and at an early age, and then they end up in the juvenile justice system.
Right.
Now, when the juvenile justice system, that's where I started. I went to jail when I was a little. I think I was in the 7th grade. But anyway, it was something about fighting us. I can't remember what it was. What I do, but ain't no story to tell. Waste time on it. But anyway, that's where it starts in the juvenile justice system. The juvenile justice system will carry over, hopefully for them, that's what they want, to the juvenile justice system, to the general sessions justice system. General sessions is the city court, then you got the county, then you got the state, and they hopefully to get you in federal court. Or if they don't get you in federal court, they want you federal jail, They want you dead or gay. That's it.
Right.
That's their 3 options. All right. But is that it? So that's where it goes. It starts with the juvenile system, how they discipline our kids at school, and you end up in prison. You end up in that pipeline of because you don't if they have to discipline you in school, that's why it's called the Department of the Corrections. Every state has one, a Department of Corrections, hoping to get you into that department and it will correct your behavior. But it doesn't happen. Recidivism happens. People go through those systems and they end up right back in prison. Give me the definition of recidivism.
And you mentioned that pipeline, Cap. A lot of times we don't consider what is in that pipeline.
Yep. That's
what
we finna get into next. After I read that, we're gonna show y'all what's in that pipeline because they graduate, play ball good in school. I'm talking straight from experience, from me to my son, whoever. They was good athletes, and after that, if they didn't go to a Division I school and on their way to the NBA, they end up being a blood, crib, GD, vice lord, just a nigga on the block. You know what I'm saying? End up with a baby mama and another baby mama and another baby mama, 2 babies by this girl, and end up at the club throwing up gang signs. He wasn't brought up that way. He ended up shot, dead, or in prison. That's how I end up. I'm telling you, and we got to stop it. That's why I'm bringing it out. Sure. All right. So as you hear, I'm trying to speed it up a little bit. But recidivism. All right, come on. What is that?
Recidivism, the tendency of a convicted criminal to re-offend.
All right. So recidivism was high, especially during the crack cocaine era, because it wasn't nothing they can tell me that when I got caught and I made bond or I went to prison, that when I got out and they tell me that I can't get a job because I am now a convicted felon, that I had to do what? Go back to selling.
Right.
So now when I go back to selling, I am taking chances on becoming a repeat offender.
Right.
And that is called recidivism. You go back into the system. But I got their ass this time. Boy, I read the Bible. Boy, when I went in there on that, boy, in 2012 or whatever it was back then, when I got their ass this time, the Lord showed me something in the Bible. And when I learned what this time in the Bible, I said, I got to get out. And I said, I got to find out who the children of Israel is in this Bible. And I Googled it. I said, I want to see what an Israelite look like.
Right.
And I be damn. I kept searching the internet. And I seen a black Negro with some dreads. I'll never forget he was in Chicago with purple shirt on and black boots, and he was asking everybody at the damn gospel fest, where the hell your Bible at?
Bring it out.
And that was Captain Hoshire, man. I'll never forget that.
Shout out.
I said, oh, yeah, he down here from where I'm from. I was watching all kind of internet. I was watching all kind of videos. When I first came out, I was watching different camps I didn't even know. I was just watching anything. They was reading the Bible on the street because I didn't understand it, but this what the Lord was showing me when I was incarcerated, that I had to be these people.
That's
and
right.
when I seen the brother on the street saying, where your Bibles at? He was asking all them folks, where your Bibles at? And it was on and popping from there.
That's right.
Yeah, I cut the recidivism from half to always 0. Ain't no possibility that I'm going back to selling crack, drugs, and hating my people now.
And they hate you. They loved you more when you was locked up.
Oh, yeah, they do. They loved me when I was, boy, niggas on the street, boy, I started talking this Bible on my Facebook page, and then, boy, niggas started deleting me and blocking me and getting all in my page. I'm telling, look, man, I don't give a damn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And to this day, I don't give a damn. But anyway, recidivism is when you're going back and forth, and many black men are caught up in this cycle, going back and forth, caught up in this white man system, man. Play that first video. Give me video number 1.
Say back and forth. Some brothers ain't back and forth.
Ain't no back and forth, man. Look, bro, I'm talking about these young dudes, they not understanding that they committing crimes and stuff, right?
Right.
And they not understanding this ain't the damn Super Nintendo game where you can push reset. That's what they messed up, man. They gave these dudes
football numbers.
yeah, they giving out football. No, man, they giving out shoot, I don't know what kind of numbers these are. They giving out. I'm
talking about look like blood pressure numbers.
Man,
120, 80.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Yeah, 120 over 80. They're giving out so many damn numbers, man, and our people, and there's so many of our children, bro, that's getting caught up in this mess. And this is why we doing it.
Somebody to blame, though.
It's
somebody to blame, though.
It's somebody to blame. These kids ain't getting caught up. I'm talking about that. Why I was telling you right a while ago, I was making fun, like we was holding up, crack or whatnot, getting caught with that much. They sending you out to prison. It has changed.
Yeah.
Ain't a whole lot of Negroes out here that's selling crack no more. So the laws changed. Niggas are actually killing now. They're actually going to getting football and lineman numbers. When I say a lineman number, Refrigerator Perry.
Yeah.
His number was 90. Man, I'm talking about, I know y'all probably remember Refrigerator. I think his number was 90. I'm talking about, man, Jim Brown numbers. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about getting big boy numbers, wide receiver numbers. I'm talking about Jerry Rice numbers. You know what I'm saying? Give me an 80, the San Francisco way. Watch this right here, man. This is what we want y'all to understand, that we got to reach the minds of our people. And this is why we have the Youth Violent Conflict Resolution programs going on throughout our communities, because we got to reach the minds of our people and let them know, man, once that bullet project out of that gun, you can't put it back in the damn gun. All right, play that.
I can't see him. Mr. Hewley, count 1, felony murder. I sentence you to life without the possibility of parole.
All right, so stop. So he got sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. This is a young man. Supposed to be a lion on the street. Supposed to be out here doing what we doing, waking up the 12 tribes of Israel.
Right.
Supposed to be putting fear in the minds of the Christians out there. Supposed to be putting fear in the minds of the white man out there.
Right.
Supposed to be putting fear in these other nations. Instead, he took the wrong route. And now he ended up with a life sentence in prison. And I get passionate about this because I deal with the same situation. Come on.
Can't see him. Mr. Hewley, count 1, felony murder. I sentence you to life without the possibility of parole. Count 2, violation of Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act.
Stop. I got to break it down. Street gang.
Right.
Street gang. He getting hit. First with a life sentence. Then she could count these years out after this, bro. I want somebody to count every time she say 20.
20 years consecutive to count 1.
Stop. For the people who don't know what consecutive mean, we used to say it's called running wild. Not concurrent mean you run it together. Consecutive mean it runs wild. You finish one and you start one. But he already got a life sentence. So how you gonna do 20 more? They only tell you that in case you get your mind right and you get in the law library there and you get a life sentence back where you need to fight this 20 too. Then fight this 20 and that 20 and that 20. They keeping that man locked up for the rest of his life. Flush his life down the toilet probably for nothing. Probably over some damn coochie. Probably over a damn a 20 bag of weed. Probably over a damn social media post.
Right.
Probably over a damn rap beef.
Right. Go.
Probably over something stupid. Now he's sitting there looking. He want to cry. He want his mama. Look at him. Put him on the screen.
Wishing he can take it back.
Blow it up. Can you blow it up? This is a video. You might can't blow it up. He ain't mad at his lawyer. He want to cry. This is his soul.
His face
he know he done screwed up.
Right.
And it's too much. You probably can't call this a video. But he know he done screwed up. He know he done messed up. And there's too many young black men out here that's been in his predicament, that's in his predicament. Some Negro gonna be in his predicament in the morning, gotta go to court in the morning. Caught up on a RICO charge. Caught up in the same situation. Like I said, I could speak this from experience. I went and seen this from my own, for my own self. Now he looking, now he crying, he know he messed up. Nigga finna be eating noodles all his life. Summer sausages all his life. Somebody telling him when to get up for the next, for all his life. When to go to sleep. Child time. Yard time. Bedtime. It's a cycle. School. Work. Long line. Short line. That's what he's going to be hearing the rest of his life. Play.
Count 3, violation of Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act. I sentence you to 20 years consecutive to count 2. Count 10, hijacking a motor vehicle. I sentence you to 20 years consecutive to count 3. Count 11, violation of Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act. I sentence you to 20 years consecutive.
Stop. She just sentenced him that twice. I don't know how he got 2 of the same damn charges, but she gave it to him twice.
Hey.
Yeah. And I'm looking on social media, and they say he robbed and shot somebody. He wanted to play the robber. He wanted to play like he was on a belly. One of these damn movies, they done fed our people. He thought it was a game. He think he get to start over.
What's that Call of Duty, you thought he can respawn.
Yeah. Yeah, he thought it was Grand Theft Auto.
Right.
He thought he was gonna get to push replay. You can reset, but it's gonna be on cell block 4. Yeah.
His life started over,
and
right?
We gotta show this to our young people because it's so many young men out here right now. And they our family members. All right, they our friends, our friends' kids, and they think just like this dude thought. And they all think somehow they can get away with it when they high.
Right.
Damn. You can't escape you can't escape them. If they don't get you this year, they'll get you next year.
Right.
They gon' get you, man.
Look, now they got Dracos, Cap. You talking about putting the bullet back in the gun. There's too many bullets you done shot now.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
All right, push play.
With.
Count 10. Count 12. Violation of Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act. I sentence you to 20 years consecutive to count 11. Count 13, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. I sentence you to 5 years consecutive to count 12.
5 years.
Count 14, violation of Street Gang Terrorism Prevention Act. I sentence you to 20 years consecutive to count 13. Count 15, violation of Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act. I sentence you to 20 years consecutive to count 14.
Right, he got about 200 and some years.
Yeah, there was 145 years because that 5 years for the whatever she had, but there was 7 times, and 4 of them was for the same charge.
Yeah, and then don't forget the life.
The life, right.
I'm telling you, these people not playing with us. All right? It happens over and over and over again. All right, give me the next video I had.
Can I get a scripture on that, Cap?
Yes, sir.
Because once you start to understand, man, these people don't really give a damn about our people. They would rather see us in this condition.
Right.
They proud of this. All right? That judge went home and had a 5-course meal because she sent a son of God to prison for life plus 145 years.
Yep.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 42 and verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
Yep.
They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey, and none delivereth, for a spoil, and none saith restore.
All right. So we,
Go ahead, Cap.
No, go ahead.
Now, so obviously, if the Bible say that our people, Israel, is going to be stuck and hid in prison houses, how do you think he made that happen? He started putting the devil, we started following the same devil that killed us and raped our mothers and raped our daughters. We started following them in church and then went out and followed the music that they put in front of us. And by that being done, we started following the things that of the people that they put in front of us.
Yep.
That video, I hope you show it, Cap, Crazy. A Crazy Bone.
Yeah, you in the spirit. We finna play it right now.
He gonna cut it down to it.
Give me Deuteronomy 28:15 right quick.
Yes, sir.
Our people got to understand that we under the curse. Don't ever let no damn Christian, especially the damn black ones, tell you that we not under the curse.
Yeah, right.
Because they're only repeating what the white man tell them. They're repeating what these apologists are saying. These are our children that are going through these things,
That's
man.
right.
Not these damn apologetic kids. These are our children. This the lifestyle we left. Not calling them. Not Tyler. This is going on in our neighborhoods.
Right.
Our kids are looking up to rappers and acting it out. Not their kids. Our kids want to be Pooh Shiesty. Our kids want to be the damn, you said old dog. Yeah, our kids want to be old dog. Yeah, our kids want to be these damn rappers and actors and stuff, man. Not your kids. Your kids might want to do it, but they ain't acting it out.
That's right.
In real life.
It's an evil world we live in.
This is why we know what we teaching, man. And we find it very disrespectful for you to even say that we are not these people.
That's right.
When we sitting up here going through it, it's our mothers and our fathers crying.
Right.
It's our family members.
But he a biblical Jew.
Yeah, talking about he a biblical Jew, but he ain't going through nothing. He probably damn it got everything handed to him with a silver down spoon.
Exactly.
You can tell how his hair was swooshed to the side, damn it. Nigga ain't never been through nothing. Worst thing he ever done, broke his damn golf cart. His golf cart broke down on the damn golf court.
Cried about it, got a new
one. Yeah, he cried, Dad, my dad tires on fly, Dad, and got him a damn new one on some 22s. Yeah, got some brains. He broke his damn 9-iron golf club. And he's getting, I'm a Jew. Man, sit your ass down somewhere. See what our people going through.
Right.
Come on, read Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
Yes, sir. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So we are under a curse. Give me verse 28.
Verse 28.
Come on.
The Lord shall smite thee with madness.
With madness. You see the look at that young man's face. The anger that's on his face. For him to even rob and shoot somebody, that's madness. Come on.
And blindness.
And blindness. He didn't, when he was doing it, he couldn't see that he was going to be standing in front of that judge. That he was going to be getting judged for the stupid mistake he made. Come on.
An astonishment of heart.
Now he's sitting there wondering, Lord, what in the world, whole 200 and some years. That's an astonishment of heart. Come on.
And thou shalt grope at noonday.
Now he's going to go to prison, trying to find his way. Hopefully he read the Bible like I did and say, we are these people. The Lord going to start a movement in the prison.
Right.
People going to start to wake up and understand that how they got in there was because they broke God's law, statutes, and commandments. They're going to realize that the affliction that they're going through, and they always been afflicted since the day they can understand what affliction was, because they are disobedient children. They are the disobedient God was talking about. So what's Satan do inside of the prison? Make sure they let the churches come in. Christianity comes in there. They give them Islam. They give them the Ramadan. They let them go pray. They let them do their little Islam stuff. But it's going to be a problem. And it will be a problem. When the Israelites, when we go into these prisons, into these jailhouses, and our people start to wake up, some prisons, they won't even let us in because they know who we are and what we teach. It's part of their system. But they got the Bible in there. And once them Negroes start smoking it and start reading it, they're going to start to realize that we are the people in it.
That's right.
And it ain't nothing they're going to do. The Lord going to work from the inside out. All right, come on.
And thou shalt grope at noonday.
Now they groping in noonday.
As the blind gropeth in darkness.
Come on.
And thou shalt not prosper in thy ways. And thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore. And no man shall save thee.
All right, give me verse 30. Nope. Thou should not enjoy them. They should go into captivity.
Verse 41.
Read.
Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity.
They're going to go into the prison system.
Right.
What we mean when we say the prison system? Give me that before you play that. What is did I say industrial? Prison industrial complex. Read that scripture again while he find it.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 41.
You're going to find out why they keep building all these prisons. Come on.
Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them.
Come on.
For they shall go into captivity.
They going back into prison. They going into captivity. Read that right quick on the screen.
The industrial prison concept or prison industrial complex refers to the overlapping interest of government.
Of what?
Government.
The government has set this up.
Right.
Before they, passed all them cocaine laws back in the 1980s, they built the prisons first.
There you go.
Now, they don't tow all those old prisons and close them down or turn them to women prisons and packing them out, but they built newer prisons for the newer generation.
That's right.
Come on.
Interest of government and industry that use surveillance, policing, and imprisonment as solutions to economic, social, and political problems, often driven by profit motives.
By profit motives. I never forget when I was in prison. I ain't ashamed to say I was there. I didn't know when I went to prison, man. Everybody talking about the high-paying job was work at the Wilson plant. So everybody was there trying to work at the Wilson plant. They making tennis balls, soccer ball, just like they sell them in Walmart or a sports academy. They had a plant inside of the prison.
Wow.
Guess how much they were getting paid? If I can remember right. $2.10. Wow! That was the highest paying job in the prison. To everybody want that. I want to get there. That was their goal, to try to get to the Wilson plant. They probably closed it down. But when you go into prison, give me what amendment is that? Give me the 13th Amendment. Read it. Because they understand, they know, they wrote it, right? So they got to pack their prisons out. They got to get our young men in there, right? So this is what they do. This is what the 13th Amendment say. Read that.
The 13th Amendment.
I didn't know this.
The 13th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, ratified in 1865.
Come on.
Abolished slavery.
So, they celebrate Juneteenth and all that right there. But they ain't nobody coming up and standing up against this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Read.
Abolish slavery.
Abolish slavery.
And involuntary servitude.
They took away slavery, right? They set us free, massa. But massa put a clause in here that said what?
Except.
And what?
Except
what?
As punishment for a crime.
As punishment for a crime.
You are the goddamn devil.
How you think these railroads got built? That goes from California to Maine.
Right.
That goes from Chicago down to Florida. How you think these railroads got made? How you think that America got built off the back of us after slavery because of the industrial prison complex? That plan right there.
Right.
I'll never forget when I was in there. Boy, I had a high-paying job. I worked on a dairy, making milk for schools, for the rest of the prison, milking cows. Worked as a receptionist. Worked on a dairy farm, right? Had a lot of stuff popping out there, right? I was making high dollar, 32 cents an hour. High cents, not even $1 dollar. 32 cents an hour. Boy, that 30 cents come in handy when you ain't got no family out there. Because every month they give you something called state draw. I don't know if they still do. I'm talking about back in the day when I went. This was years ago. You know what I'm saying? Almost 20 years ago. But, yeah, they give you something called state draw. You get $37 a month that's your paycheck, $37 a month. And that will get you 2 cases of noodles, 3 Polish sausage, a case of Cokes, and maybe a stick of gum. Because your breath be stinking. But anyway, yeah, that's how they roll. But what was I doing? They was paying me 32 cents to make them. I was making them millions, being a part of their operation on a dairy farm. Everybody would need milk. Right. I learned so much about you. Learn a lot. You know what I'm saying? You learn about cow. I remember I was working on the short, what they call the short line. Hell, we eating the highways and just doing all type of stuff. They had making license plates for the whole state of Tennessee. All that stuff is real. You know what I'm saying? And I did it for damn near nothing for the punishment of a crime. I fell into that clause of the 13th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, and I didn't know it. And this is why prisons are packed out now, because they got to get our young black men back to slavery. Yeah. They've been making America great again. I don't know why they think they just started.
Right.
They've been doing this. They've been getting paid. How you think you can just ride out? If you ride out in the country somewhere, or you just riding from city to city and you see all this land, you like, damn, how do you white people get all this stuff? This is how.
Right.
Yeah, this is how right here. Gave a nigga Christianity.
That's who we blaming, Cap.
Yeah.
That's who we blaming, because guess what? You're going to tell me when I go to church on Sunday that the Lord said thou shalt not kill is done away with. And then now you're going to expect me to think that going on the street the next day on that Monday, if somebody step on my shoe, that it's okay to kill them because they disrespected me. But every time we start saying in our classes on the street, the laws of God are not done away with, you hate us. Now you throwing your hate our way. But we trying to save the sons that you scattered. I'm going to get that in Jeremiah 23 right quick. Jeremiah 23 is going to tell what God thinks about you pastors that constantly scatter his flock.
Bring it out.
Jeremiah chapter 23 and verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pastures, saith the Lord. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God of Israel against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Yep. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doing, said the Lord. So you've been driving the children of Israel, the sons of God, you've been driving them to those prisons that they're hid in now. Yep. And you have not visited them. You haven't told them the laws of God are still instituted and that he's been judged for breaking thou shalt not kill. And now this man spending 250 years plus life, 145 years plus life because of you.
Yep. I give me Deuteronomy 28 and 45 right quick. All right. Got to move fast now.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 45.
Come on.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee.
Come on.
And shall pursue thee and overtake thee.
So all these curses going to overcome us. They're going to pursue us and overtake us. Come on.
Till thou be destroyed.
Yeah, till we be destroyed. And we are destroyed, y'all. For right quick, hey, don't forget about this book right here.
Bring it out.
We got to bring this book out right quick. Just real quick, man. Hey, if you ain't got this book, man, Island of Deception, written by yours truly, Bishop Nathaniel, man.
That's right.
Y'all see it right there. Hey, make sure y'all go, plug yourself, get this book, man. Don't forget about Captain Hoshia's books as well.
Sure.
Got the apologetics. Right. They mad on one book, then you got the mindset of a leader or something. Hey, make sure y'all get these books, but don't forget that book, and don't forget to donate to the Booster Club right there, man. All right, the Booster Club, we need y'all. We need y'all. Y'all want these 5 teachings, to keep coming like this so we can, they need to hear this on the other side of the earth over
That's
there.
right.
You know what I'm saying? We got to get this message to Africa. We got to get it to Europe. We got to get it to Asia, man. It's an island that down little between over there in Antarctica. We got to go up there down there to the damn Greenland, Greenway, or whatever the damn, where it's cold at.
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah, we got to get
right.
some niggas in. We got to get there. Well, the Israelites, I don't mean to call them niggas. Y'all know what I mean. The Israelites there, we got to get there, right? So we need you to donate right there, all right? Donate to the Booster Club. We need your help. We need it now. All right, back to our regular scheduled program. All right, read that again.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee.
Come on.
And overtake thee, till thou be destroyed.
Until we be destroyed. We have been destroyed, y'all. This is why our people don't understand. We have been destroyed. So, hey, listen, pay attention. Play the video.
Of the letter is the secret meeting that changed rap music and destroyed a generation.
Damn.
So it says, hello. After more than 20 years, I finally decided to tell the world what I witnessed in 1990.
My bad. Let's skip to 3 minutes. All right, so we got Crazy Bone, right? Skip to 3 minutes.
What do you get when Zach?
All right, so we let this thing go out. So Crazy Bone, you know, the rappers came up in the 90s, you know, Tennessee, West Tennessee. Yeah, man, we ain't like Bone Thugs, man. You know.
Oh no, okay.
Yeah, man, Bone Punching Harmony. That's what we used to call it, man. You know what I'm saying?
For real, they was hating on them like that.
Man, we didn't listen to Bone like that. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There was that's some old, you know what I'm saying, rap beef with Memphis and Memphis music and Bone Thugs and Harmony. That's when they had the verses. That's why they had 3-6 against Bone.
Okay.
But yeah. Y'all too young to know
I'm
that.
too young.
Yeah, you still got milk on your
beef,
lip. Got milk on your lip. That's all right. We gonna keep
wet behind the ear.
Yeah,
man.
but he got some knowledge right here and tell you, man. They don't watch that up, man. You know, that's old. But anyway, come on, man.
This intrigued, in some cases, disturbed many of us. The agreement was only a page long, but very clear on matters and consequences, which stated that violating the terms would result in job termination immediately. We asked several people what this meeting was about.
Pause that. So right now, he is on a radio show describing another man's encounter or experience with a meeting that happened in the 80s, early 90s, between executives of one industry and executives of another industry. They came together, all right? And he's explaining another man's letter of his experience, all right?
And the reason for such secrecy, but could not find anyone who had the answers for us. A few people refused to sign and walked out. Nobody stopped them. I was tempted to follow, but curiosity got the best of me.
That's right.
A man who was part of the unfamiliar group collected all the agreements from us. So now it's going to get to the good part because the meeting about to start.
Talk to him, Jake.
It says, quickly after the meeting began, hold on one second.
How long
popcorn, y'all?
It's 12 minutes long.
I'm not finna listen to it for 12 minutes long, bro.
That's why I was trying to skip to it, Cap.
Oh, hell. We're going to tell people to watch this. Come on, man.
All right, go to verse. Go to 5 minutes.
So we just went to 3 for nothing.
No, I wanted to precept it. I wanted to give you the pretext, Cap. All right, go ahead. 5 minutes.
Then he says, I remember many of us in the group immediately looking at each other in awe and confusion. At the same time, I didn't know what a private prison was, but I wasn't the only one. Sure enough, someone asked what these prisons were and what any of this had to do with music. We were told that these prisons were built by privately owned companies who receive funding from the government based on the number of inmates.
Pause.
All right, there it is.
There you go, Cap. There you go. This is why we are hid in prison houses, and the Lord put our enemies that still hate our guts still to this day. They put our brothers in prison based on what? Based on the music that they listen to, because they understand psychology. They know when you listening to music, you're going to enact what you're listening to, and they took advantage of that. All right? Go.
The more inmates, the more the government would pay these prisons.
All right, so more inmates, the more the government would pay these prisons.
That's right.
So I'm just showing y'all here, all right, that this stuff is with the rap game, right? Give me the other rap beef, right? They create beef until people end up dead or in prison.
That's right.
That's what they love to do. I didn't mean to cut your video off short, but we pressed for time. But yeah, go look at it, and that was a great video. Well, I want to play this video right here. Play this video. You know, since we talking about Memphis and Disney, play this video. They would create hype. They would create evil so black people who are millionaires, I can't stand these damn rappers. They get out the hood, they get rich, and the most profound thing they can call and talk is talk about one another and bring one another down.
Right.
Ain't none of them trying to make no build. The money they got, they can build probably a hospital. They can have a damn black-owned car lots throughout the city. They can have at least open up a damn black movie theater. You know what I'm saying? At least open
Strip
up.
malls. It don't matter
Don't
what it
say
is.
strip nothing, because the only thing a nigga open up is a damn strip club and sell some damn hot wings. That's all. That's how far. That's how. That's why I read the scripture say, moreover, all these curses shall overtake you,
destroy
until you are destroyed. Our minds are so damn destroyed that when one rapper from one side of town become a millionaire, then another rapper from the other side of town become a millionaire, they beef with one another till one of them die or till the other end up in prison.
Right.
That's what they do, and this was what happened. We've seen it over and over and over and over and over again.
In these cities.
And these people, and the things they're being paid to rap about is what's inside of that pipeline.
Right.
The glorification of what these people are doing and rapping about, that's what our children are seeing in that pipeline. So when they come out of high school, they looking in that pipeline walking, they seeing the diamonds.
Right.
They seeing the cars, the clothes, they seeing the hoes, they seeing everything else. This man has no worries in the world. But they don't understand he do got worries in the world. He got bullets flying at his ass.
There you go.
And he got handcuffs coming for his ass. That's the two things. And he got grade, y'all. He got a whole lot to worry about, but they glorified this pipeline until we end up there, and you end up like that little dude that we was watching earlier, looking at his lawyer and the judge getting sentenced over 200 and some years. You know what I'm saying? But this is what happened. Play this video, Young Dolph. And he's dead.
You know what I mean? Matter of fact, he's my biggest hater. Ooh. You know what I mean? He wanted to sign me. He wanted me to come over there and let him give me some money, give me a car and all that. Nah, I don't need that. I got my own ice, real ice. You know what I mean?
So stop. So this is Young Dolph. Hey, rest in peace to the brother. Pray the Lord have mercy on his soul. But the brother, you know, he got shot and killed. You know, but he's talking about another rapper by the name of Yo Gotti. All right, which was another brother from Memphis. He from South Memphis, Yo Gotti from North Memphis. They both millionaires in the rap game, made it out the hood. Now they have kindled some beef. And the crazy thing about it, back when I was doing rap, I met both of them. I remember the day I met Dolph riding in the two-seater with one of my partners that used to rap with my partner Black. I just put it like that. My partner Black Gangsta Black used to rap with 3-6. Real good friend of mine. We was riding, and we went to meet Dolph. I think I was doing a show or something. We met him somewhere, and we was all sitting out talking. Used to be in his neighborhood in Castalia in South Memphis with him, with Black. Met, crazy how I met Yo Gotti, really. Me and his brother, the one that got killed, we was in prison together. His name Big Jook. Used to play, we was in prison together. Went to parole, all that stuff the same day. Gotti was at his parole hearing, and, you know, it's another long story. But it's crazy that before they became famous, I knew these guys, and I never knew that they was going to grow up and shoot and kill one another. Did I know him personally? No, not like that. You know what I'm saying? I knew his brother personally by name. He knew me by name before he got killed, whatnot. But I never thought that they would be beefing to the point where they would actually kill one another. You see what I'm saying? And now they don't understand that they fell into the system of the cycle of the devil, who is controlling their music, who is paying them to do these things. They were paid to kindle beef. What's that, Vlad TV? All that, they paid to kindle beef. No Jumper. You even got Israelites going No Jumper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, these people are designed, they platforms are set up to have black people beefing. And they go on there and not bring it out. I'm going to leave that alone. They ain't even bringing out and telling them people that they the Israelite. They just going on there for clout. Oh, I know whack. All y'all better repent. That's another subject. But go ahead. Play the video.
Let them give me some money, give me a car and all that. Nah, I don't need that. I got my own ice, real ice. You know what I mean? They rocking that fake ice. Like I rock real ice. I be trying not to do too much stunting and flexing and talking too much because I make rappers feel uncomfortable. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't respect nobody that hate on any other man for nothing. You know what I mean? So if he want to get it right, bro, he gonna have to have a pause conversation.
All right, give me what I had next. I gotta hurry up now.
It's crazy, Cap. You start to see it. The reason why young men are acting like that because their leaders or the people who are influencing them are glorifying the pipeline.
They are glorifying the pipeline. They got the pipeline illuminated.
Right. They got it on their neck.
Got disco lights in the pipeline. Yeah, they got everything. I'm telling you. And it's all set up. And they're using the rap music and the entertainment world to get our children in their pipeline.
Right.
Why? Why I'm telling you this is why we bought out the industrial prison complex, because once they're in their pipeline, you become their servant.
That's right.
All over again.
There you go.
You become their slave all over again, right? So play this right here. This is an old conscious rapper. I think he used to rap with the Poor Righteous Teachers. But check him out. Y'all probably heard this stuff before or seen it. Check him out.
Changing from positive to negative was not a consequence of history.
Well, hey, so did he play from the beginning?
Hip-hop changing from positive to negative was not a consequence of history. It was not a circumstance of history. It was nothing that just happened on its own. It had nothing to do with the changing of the times. It had nothing to do with that. It had everything to do with the fact that there are people in this particular society who wants to see us exactly where we are. I believe it was JT, the bigger figure, who said the label executives came to him and said, yo, brother, we need you talking about guns and whores. Right. You know what I mean?
That's right.
That happens. I've been in those meetings. Young Buck, he has a song on his album that talks about police terrorism. The label said absolutely not. Jimmy Iovine said absolutely not. You cannot put that on the album because it might.
So who says that? The damn Jewish owner said you cannot play that.
There you go.
Yeah. Shout out to Young Buck that we're going to do that. Nashville. All right. Come on.
Create an atmosphere that might put police officers' lives in danger. Right. So they took the record off, but they let him keep the other 14 songs on the album that talked about killing black youth. So this is what we're dealing with. We're not dealing with hip-hop.
All right, so just showing y'all, they glorify the pipeline.
Right.
And you got people that speak out against it. All right?
Every one of them rappers that glorify the pipeline, Cap, wear a Jesus piece.
Yeah, all of them were they Christians. That's why I say I blame Christianity.
What Young Dolph say? What he said on 100 shots, I think.
You gotta come out of Christianity to understand this stuff.
He said he go make 10,000 and give it to the pastor.
Yeah,
because the pastor gonna glorify the pipeline with him.
Yeah, it's all a system, and I don't even know that brother we just seen on the screen. I can guarantee he ain't a Christian.
All right.
I can guarantee he everything but a Christian.
I think he was in a Nation of Islam meeting.
I don't know. Yeah, I seen a lot of bow ties in the back.
Right.
Yeah, I seen Farrakhan in the back. Smell the oil. All right, come on. Yeah, let's play this video.
So he one of the execs, Cap, that was in the meetings.
Yeah, that's one of the, let's listen to the one of the execs that says, listen to this long-nosed cracker.
Really rough,
a peck of wood,
particularly on women.
Toucan Sam.
But I think it helped change the course of the crack epidemic. I don't know what's this opioid thing, man.
Well, being a crackhead wasn't cool back then. Being a crackhead wasn't cool. Now they seem like they're making it cool to be drinking lean and syrup and.
It's the most dangerous. It's the most dangerous thing that's facing our society.
Are you so why sign an artist that would promote that?
Because I already answered that question. You weren't paying attention. She asked me talent.
Hold on, stop. You see the arrogance of the white man?
Right. He got offended.
If that was a black dude that said that, he would say, nigga, what you mean? You already answered the question. Answer it again, nigga.
Right.
But it was the white man. He bowed down and tucked his damn tail and looking at him. Man, I don't like that dude.
Eyes like he got hurt.
Yeah. Man, so why you talking to me like this, man?
Right.
So you gonna take my radio show?
Right.
Man, the white man sunned his ass. Say, didn't mother effer, didn't I just tell you what you gonna make me say it again?
You weren't listening.
You weren't listening, nigger. Play it again.
Don't you know I pay your boss?
Because I already answered that question. You weren't paying attention. She asked me talent or issues, and I said talent. But I have to I can't give up on people.
But I'm saying that's hypocritical, though. You're saying
It's opportunistic. Yeah. I got people to feed. I got a business to run.
You're gonna make
stop. So y'all hear the selfishness? Y'all hear the hypocrisy? Our people do this. He said, "Look, he don't give a damn about our community." What he's saying is, it ain't my community. It ain't my kids that's doing it.
Right. But then he said earlier, our society is plaguing our society. No, it ain't plaguing.
That's the hypocritical way. That's the devil. That's him transforming himself into an angel of light.
Hypocrisy. Right.
He changes form. He transforms himself to an angel of light, like he's helping the black community.
Right.
Then he goes back to Satan. Then he cuts the light back on. He goes back to Satan. He got these niggas confused. They confused.
He cut the light on. He an angel of light.
Yeah,
cut the light off.
Yeah, it's messed up for the community. You know, our community, we can be better if we do this and we do that. You know, it's all good, but you know, I gotta feed my family. I don't give a damn if little babies got fentanyl in their milk. You know, I gotta feed my. You know, if they drink it, that's on them.
Damn.
That's how he sound. Like, you know, if they overdose, it's on them. You know, I got families to feed. But the crackheads say the same. I mean, drug dealers say that's where they get this stuff from. That same spirit. Man, why you selling drugs in the community? Hey, I got to feed my family. You know, I got family. I got mouths to feed. Well, you destroying my auntie, my mama, them. I don't give a damn about that. That's the same mentality. And that's why them rappers, they pick the same. I'm telling you, man, play.
Clip and call you a culture vulture.
Who's named Dash? You brought him up. I don't even know him. So you bring his name up. I don't even know him. So
he lying.
Y'all made a lot of money together.
Come on. Yeah, that's why I often say I ain't even just watched it in this clip. But dude, you lying. You know Dame Dash. Yeah, you know Jay-Z. You know Dame. Yeah, you know Puffy. You know Dame. What the hell? I'm telling you, our people crazy. I mean, not our people. Them people. All right, y'all. So look, man. Look, we got to get out of here. Did I have any more? Probably had a lot more, didn't I? All right, let's play another right quick, and we're gonna get out of here. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Look, man. Next week, man. Look, y'all know what time it is, man. Look, we rolling up on Passover, man. So I hope y'all getting the 11 out of your house. And working on getting it out of your life.
That's right.
Because it's only symbolic. You know what I'm saying? You removing that bread and yeast and all that out of your house. It's only symbolic of you removing sin out of your life. Getting it far away from you. You know what I'm saying? No, you can't take the loaf of bread. You can't take the yeast and give it to your auntie and give it to your mama and tell you, put it in the trunk. I'm going to get it out the house. I'm going to put it in the trunk. You can't do that.
Throw it away.
And throw it away and get back and tell me I'm going to come back and get it. That's like saying, I'm going to put it away, but I'm going to go back and pick it up. It's the same thing. You wanted to get it away from you.
That's
understand?
Right.
So we'll start now removing the leavening out of your house. Play the video right quick, and I'll come back to that.
I told you, all these movies we watch, that shit condition us.
Then my boy Papa
Duck. Reality. All that shit, the BMF and all that. You watching these people, like I say, when you see somebody on BMF get their brains blowed out, your brain can't decipher the difference between what's real and what's fake. They know that. Why you think you'll never see them make a movie where Jewish people killing each other like that.
So stop. We started over from the beginning. He said, so when they making movies like Menace to Society, you know what I'm saying? They making movies like Boys in the Hood. What's some more of them damn black exploitation movies? Belly. What else? Damn, I was watching one the other day. Get Rich or Die Trying. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of them movies.
Colors.
So, man, bro, come on, you done went back to that. Hey, you wasn't even born when Colors came out. Hell, you was a color. Hey, come on.
I told you, all these movies we watch, that shit condition us. It paints our reality. All that shit, the BMF and all that. You watching these people, like I say, when you see somebody on BMF get their brains blowed out.
All right, so BMF was 50 Cent's episodes that they was playing about Big Meech and the Black Mafia family, right? So those episodes that came on. So people used to watch that, The Wire, all that time. People watch this stuff. And what Papa Duck is telling them is the truth. Listen.
Can't decipher the difference between what's real and what's fake. They know that. They why you think man, you'll never see them make a movie where Jewish people killing each other like that.
He said you'll never see them make a movie where the Jewish people killing one another, because the Jewish people ain't nothing but a mafia themselves. But they don't make a movie about them killing one another. Why? Because they not killing one another, they killing us. That's the game they playing. All right, come on.
It'll never happen. So people like 50 Cent, people like Tyler Perry, no disrespect to them, but they're pawns. They're using them.
All right, he said they are pawns. They are using them. You know what I'm saying? So they think they make it big in Hollywood, and they become a pawn, only to make more black exploitation movies.
Right.
To control the minds of the masses of our youth. That's what it's there for. Tyler Perry, you know, got you desensitized to dragging.
Right.
Queening, drag queening. You know, 50 Cent, you know, they make good movies. You know, you'll sit and watch it. They exciting. You know, they suspenseful. You know, you want to know what's going to happen next. And 50 Cent type movie. Now, Tyler Perry, all his movies become the same. You know,
weak men, big mouth black women.
Yeah. The man always beating the woman. She's emotional, and she can do bad by herself. And it's the same thing when it comes to him. You know what I'm saying? He needs to just stop making movies. He's not even funny. It's to the point it's not even funny. When you come to the truth, dude, it's not even funny.
Right.
You know, it's a damn shame. You know? Come on.
To get to our people. Money is fake. They can give them $100 million. That don't mean nothing.
He said, ho. Y'all heard that? He said money fake. They print out their own money and say, look, man, you're $1 million. That's why I'll be telling people, man, when he say money fake, he's saying these people can tell you they giving you worth whatever. And you'll do whatever thinking that's what you worth.
Right.
While in the meantime, you destroying the masses of the people.
Right.
You work for Satan. The delusion. You're a millionaire. Oh, Tyler Perry is a billionaire. Well, how Tyler Perry ever went to the bank and drew touched a bill, say, give me mine in all hundreds. Give me all mine in big faces. Give me $1 billion. No, he can't do that. His billion, they give him a card and say, you can buy and do whatever you want. As long as you destroying my people, you can do what you want.
Go.
And then they put a wealth on, they put a worth on them. They do a lot of men, like even the NBA stars. They ain't seen, LeBron ain't seen the money they say he worth. He ain't touched that money. Money is fake. Come on.
On the screen.
They ain't give them no stick of gold. Man, give me mine in gold then. You say I'm a billionaire, man, give me 4-5 sticks of real gold.
Right.
Yeah, they ain't gonna do that. Give me some, give them some plastic. Come on.
Y'all to keep carrying out these duties. I told you, man, when the world do something to you so long and consistently, you start to do it to yourself. And that's a condition.
Say it one more time. I just want to hear it.
Told you, all these movies we watch, that shit conditions us. It paints our reality. All that shit, the BMF and all that, you watching these people, like I say, when you see somebody on BMF get their brains blowed out, your brain can't decipher the difference between what's real and what's fake. They know that. Why you think man, you'll never see them make a movie where Jewish people killing each other like that. No. It'll never happen. So people like 50 Cent, people like Tyler Perry, no disrespect to them, but they're pawns. They're using them to get to our people. Money is fake. They can give them $100 million. That don't mean nothing. We want y'all to keep carrying out these duties. I told you, man, when the world do something to you so long and consistently, you start to do it to yourself. And that's a condition.
All praise, man. A lot of more people are starting to wake up, man.
That's right.
When they put the Bible with it, man, they're going to be unstoppable. They're going to be unstoppable, man. Hey, give me the other video. Give me the one with DOC. And I think I'm going to make this my last video.
Need a scripture to explain that last video, Cap?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, this book of Psalms, chapter 10 and verse 2. The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined.
Whoa.
For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire and blesseth the covetous. whom the Lord abhors. So what that means is you got the wicked who are already set against the poor, which is the Israelites, right. Isaiah 14:32. And he blesseth or gives money, millions, called the covetous of our people, who are willing to help destroy their own people just because they are covetous.
That's right.
And the wicked gonna bless them. They gonna make them 100 million billionaires just because what? They willing to keep up the duties that the wicked had gave them.
Battle axe.
That's some good stuff right there. Y'all know what? Hey, I got to end it right there. Hey, so look, y'all, like I said, look, man, don't forget to subscribe to the Battle Axe Radio Show, our YouTube channel. Y'all forgive me, man. My mind going 1,000 places right now. I got to get off. Hey, donate to the Booster Club. Don't forget, like I said, Passover's coming up. Get the leaven out your house and get it out your life, which is more important, all right? So, look, I don't know where you're going to be keeping the Passover at, but wherever it's at, man, hey, y'all have a glorious time in the Lord. You know, have a joyful time in the Lord, man. So, hey, I don't know if we'll be back because we'll be preparing for the Passover.
Yes, sir.
So I don't know if we'll be back next week or not. You might see a rerun. I don't know. If you do see a rerun, hey, share the video anyway. You know what I'm saying? So look, hey, get your phones out. Tell us how you like this broadcast, man. Look, get your phones out. We are seeking to assist in enhancing our national broadcast, and kindly spare a minute to provide feedback by answering 5 brief questions about this broadcast, all right? Want to thank y'all for your time, man. So, look, get your phones out. What you looking at? Subscribe to IUIC Nashville, all our platforms, man. Don't forget about IUIC TV, man, on Roku. That's how you say it, Roku? Roku. We on there, man. Look, yeah, we on Roku. Yeah, on your TV at your house, man. IUIC TV. Just go to live or go to the search bar and push IUIC TV, man. You're going to get a lot of good content, you know what I'm saying, from our leadership, from the events team, from IUIC, period. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, all praises to the Most High, man. Double honors to our bishops, the deacons, the captains.
That's right.
The officers, the soldiers, man, the brothers, hey, all the way down to the women and the children, man. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to the Battle Axe Radio Show. Look, like this video, man. Get these likes up, man. Get these shares up. Hey,
comment on the video.
Yo, comment on the videos. Tell us what you like about it, all right? Share it with a friend or family, man.
That's
you know,
right.
Somebody got a badass teenager or something like that, male or female. Share on this class, man.
That's
Maybe
right.
it give them an eye opener for them to understand that they are being placed in a system. And if they go through that damn pipeline, it is what it is. So we're trying to get them, to make a detour, don't go through the pipeline.
That's
all
right. Yes,
so
sir.
with that, y'all, we're going to say shalom. All right, Most High in Christ bless. Stay tuned. We got the Power Hour coming up next, man. All right, shalom, Most High in Christ bless.
Christ bless.
Battle axe.